We all know how crazy Indian matrimonial ads can get, and if you don't know it, then oh boy, you're in for a surprise. So we have two foreigners today reacting to Indian matrimonial ads. Our special guest today is Cristina from the channel Italy in the South, and she has agreed to do this video with us. So let's start and let's find out how these two ladies are going to react to the Indian matrimonial ads.
Dr. Kumar. He's presently not working. So he wants a fair, beautiful, loyal, trustworthy, loving, caring, brave, powerful, rich, extremely patriotic to India, keen desire to increase India's military and sports capabilities, extremist but compassionate, expert in child raising, excellent cook, working girl. So we have 15 qualities. I'm thinking if Dr. Kumar gets 2 out of 15, he'll be okay. So jobless doctor, I'm not sure about that either. He wants a working girl, but he also wants her to be powerful and rich. So how can you be both? He wants this girl to be a non-Facebook user. He's not putting up with any old boyfriends, I'll tell you that right now. I think he wants this girl to be a non-Facebook user because he is a Facebook user and he knows how dangerous it could be. Musician's looking for 22. Oh, this girl, she's 29. She's looking for a man who's kind of younger than she is, so that makes her a cougar. There'll be no pressure from family or childbearing and freedom to stay with her own parents for long periods of time when required. So basically what she's saying, she wants to stay with her parents for long periods of time, so she knows this guy is going to be a complete moron. And so in order to get away from him, she wants to go back to her parents and live there as long as she feels comfortable, and then she's going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I like this girl a lot. I didn't know that girls could take out ads. I thought it was just the guys taking out ads, so this is quite interesting. She's bold. All right.
Okay, this is super exciting to see these ads and see what all they have. So first one, okay, handsome, fitness conscious, a widower. So I take that to be that he is 48 and looks 40. That's good. No dowry. That's mentioned, okay. I thought that was illegal anyway. Underline fair. Okay. Only son, 23. Oh, a long list of letters to his name. Right. Very fair and slim and exceptionally beautiful. Oh, wow. Oh. I suppose if you think that your son, but he's only 23, does that mean that? And if that's 6, would that mean 6 foot? 6 foot is 880 centimeters. That's, well, that would be an average height here, but that's maybe in India, I think that's a lot taller side. Okay, hope he found one. Wanted groom. 26, trustworthy, expect suitable, qualified, intelligent, good personality, value-oriented. It seems to be important to always say what you have studied. Fair company's manager. Does that mean that she's fair or the company? I don't know. Yeah. There seems to be spelling mistakes in that ad. So that I noticed that. Then the other side here, suitable match for very beautiful, fair, slim. They always mention that fair. That's surprising for a Finn, that people would want to have fair-skinned brides, because there are so many very, very beautiful Indian girls who are very dark. And so it's surprising that they would want somebody to be fair. It's nicer to have more color. Wanted a beautiful only girl for fair, smart, handsome boy. So now it says that the boy already is fair. Lawyer, and lots of other letters. Reputed family. Okay. And they even give the direct email here. Okay, that's good then. You could contact somebody directly. That seems to be then very important, that what the family is like. And they always want a beautiful girl. Not all girls are beautiful, but still most of them end up married. But of course it's understandable that you want as beautiful a one as you can.
So this guy is a well-reputed landlord, which means he has properties, right? And rich person. How exciting. He has a son and a wife. I need a pious, beautiful, gorgeous, good height, 25-year-old at least. Matric and a virgin girl required for marriage. Wait a second. He already has a son and a wife. It sounds like he's doing a polygamy thing here. No restriction of caste, financial position, or brotherism. Only well-reputed family is required. How can you have... So he wants another one. I know what he wants. He wants a girlfriend on the side. So he's already married. He has a wife and a child. And then he wants a girlfriend on the side. And he's putting an ad in the newspaper for this. As if the wife and son maybe won't read it. Wow. Oh, he has hours of contact from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. So he's a very busy man, ladies. He's very, very busy. So if you want to be his side girlfriend, then you can only call him during these certain hours, and you can probably only be his girlfriend for a few number of hours during the day. This guy knows what he wants. He knows what he wants. Oh my gosh, wanted bride. First of all, it seems like she's on a wanted poster. You know, like she's a criminal, a bad guy, you know, she robbed a bank or something. Wanted bride. Okay. 36-year-old warrior and military leader from a respectable nomad family. So is he the 36-year-old, or does he want the 36-year-old warrior and military leader? I'm guessing he's the warrior and military leader. From a nomad family, that means he wanders around a lot. Okay. 6'2", extremely well built, will help with heavy household chores. Heavy household chores. Does that mean, you know, moving in new refrigerators and moving in new washers and dryers? Because that would be useful. That's a handyman right there. Because I would yeah, that's a good one. Oh, he climbs mountains whenever he spots a marriage prospect, but is not a stalker. Oh my gosh, he's adept at makeup and can do the bride's makeup as well. He's a winner. I don't know how you can pass this one up, ladies. I don't know. If anybody wants to do your makeup, you just sit there and just get pampered. Yes, 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 yes. These can't be real, Suprio. These can't. I don't know. I think you're putting me on here. Wanted, good-looking, educated, homely girl. Wait a second. So good-looking and homely mean two different things. I think he wanted to say maybe a homebody, but what he said was homely, which means ugly. And if that's the case, I totally understand, because if she's homely, then that means no other man will want her. But guess what? She better be a really good cook instead. All right, keep going. Over 32 years old, from respectable business family, for a good-looking Northern Indian boy. Graduate. Oh, or an innocent divorcee. So, if she's been married and divorced, he wants her to be innocent. Not quite sure how that can happen. But this guy, I can't pass him up. He sounds like a real prize. A real prize. If I weren't married, that's all I'm saying, if I weren't married. Oh, hold on one second. He wants this girl to email her bio data and recent photo. I'm not quite sure what bio data is. Does he want her blood type? Does he want her eye scan? What bio data? He sounds serious. Well-placed animal. Someone needs to check his advertisements for grammar. Misplaced modifier. Somebody help this guy. Well-placed, animal-loving. Sorry, animal-loving. There's a dash in there. Animal-loving, vegetarian groom for my son. Hold on. A well-placed, animal-loving, vegetarian groom for my son. So sounds like the mom is looking for another man for her son, because a groom is, you know, the husband. Who works with an NGO. Not quite sure what NGO is, but I'm going to skip that. Okay, let me just tell you something, Mom. What you need to do is go to San Francisco, California. If you can't find it there, then it doesn't exist. Smart, intelligent female, 30 years old, looking for a suitable match. Salary in the 7 figures. She wants a sugar daddy. He should be fond of traveling and eating out. Evidently, she doesn't cook. Should be living in a joint family who are willing to share the responsibility for child rearing. So Willing to share the responsibility for joint family. Joint family. It sounds like she wants him to be married to another wife and then they share the child, which could be a good arrangement because then, you know, people would get a break and all that stuff. I love these women who know what they want. Groom wanted. Beautiful girl from rich family, business background, seeks that working doctor, industrialist, businessman from saying, software engineers kindly do not call. Well, I think she's being discriminatory. I've met some really decent software engineers and they're not all ugly. Alrighty. These parents invite a proposal for their daughter. Ooh, a medical doctor, US citizen, 125 pounds. Okay, 5 to 30 years family. Family oriented from suitable visa no bar. You know what? I'm having trouble understanding the whole entire thing there. I'm not quite sure, but I can't imagine that he would be worse than my ex-husband.
Well-established industrialist family. So it's a family. Very beautiful daughter. 168 centimeters. Convent educated. MBA. Oh. And here again it has to be a professional business family with photo. Very beautiful, cultured, slim, fair. Again that fair is mentioned. Bride wanted, wow. That's a bit like, I don't know, transactions as should be working. That means that the girl should be working. Tall, dark, handsome boy. Working abroad. There are words here that I don't know what, like manglik, what that would mean, I don't know. Income in 6 figures. Income in 6 figures in what currency? 6 figures in dollars. Well, father, they even explain what the father is. Yeah, that really is such a difference when I look at all these ads that I would say that for a long, long time already the family doesn't matter in Finland. I mean, it's always the couple who decide that they want each other, what the family is like and what their background is like. Basically, it doesn't matter at all nowadays. I know that some long time ago it would have, especially with wealthier families, they would have wanted somebody who was not like, you know, if you were sort of well-educated, university educated, then they wouldn't take somebody who had no education at all. But the family background doesn't have much of an importance. Divorcee, business, globally ranked business school in UK. That seems to be also something that if somebody has a connection abroad, then that is seen as a positive thing. Startup. Well, that's something that I would see a very good thing if my daughters were still not married. Strong moral and ethical convictions. Oh, I didn't realize the divorcee with 2 E's, so it's a woman. Yeah. Ambitious in career and professional. Would be a faithful wife with dignity and independence. Wow. It's very sort of salesy, you know, like selling dogs a bit. Young industrialist looking for his bride. They even mentioned the cast. 37 years. Below 26 years. So that's 12 years younger. Strictly. Non-smoker, non-feminist. That's funny. So he's looking for somebody who stays at home and obeys him and is much, much younger. And so the non-feminist is an important thing. And never been married before. Okay, that seems to be important in many cases then. Grooms. 27. MBA female. So it seems to be that they always look for the man to be at least slightly older, although in here it's almost the same age. To live in a nuclear family. Oh wow. That would mean that the man would have to live with his in-laws. Oh my goodness, that would be a horrible situation. I mean, it would be equally bad for either for a woman or a man to have to live with their in-laws. That I can't see how that would ever work. but wants no interference from in-laws in career. Okay. Live in the nuclear family only with his own family, the couple and the children. Yeah, it must probably mean that. Yeah, I probably understood it wrong first. Because then it says that no interference from in-laws as well as family-related decisions. Well, that would be important, but I suppose if we had ads like that, that is taken for granted. I mean, in-laws are never supposed to have anything to say in anybody else's family decisions. So, I mean, it wouldn't need to be mentioned, actually. Spiritual, caring, handsome, affectionate, caring boy. Oh, only son. How would anybody say sexually unfit due to stress of previous marriage? Curable? Oh, I mean, why would you say that? I mean, and why does divorce cause that? I can't really get it at all. Simple marriage. Wonder what simple marriage would mean. Okay, that is a weird one. I have no idea why they are saying things like that. I mean, how would... Really strange that somebody would say things like that in public.
In conclusion, the concept of people taking out ads to search for a mate or a partnership in the States is not uncommon, so it's quite prevalent. However, the concept of people taking out ads for the specific purpose of finding a spouse is mind-blowing. I can't even wrap my mind around it. Girls in the States are encouraged to get an education and to choose their own mates or partners in life if they want to. And if they don't want to choose to have a partner or a mate or to get married, then that's okay too. There is no shame associated with that at all. I read an article in the News Minute from the year 2017, and it stated that the new requirements for placing an ad will be that people must list the educational accomplishments of women first before they enter the description of the body type that they want or the body type that they have. And while I think that's a terrific start, I still think it's crazy that this is actually prevalent and in society still. I think it's so bizarre and peculiar. I definitely learned a lot from this experience. I'm glad that I got to view some ads, and thank you for the opportunity. I really enjoyed myself, and I'm so glad that I learned more about your country.
Oh wow, these ads certainly were very interesting and very different from anything you could have in Finland. There are many differences. Like one is that I couldn't see anybody marrying for any other reason than love here. And that means that you need to know the partner well over a long period of time before you decide to marry. And another thing is that the family of the groom and the bride have no say and no importance in a marriage. It's great if you get on with them, but they don't make any decisions or suggestions. And one detail came up often, and that seems really strange to me, that the girl should be fair. Because just in my thinking, skin color has no meaning in a marriage. But so interesting to see the differences.
If you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button and share it with your friends. And do not forget to check out Cristina's channel at Italy in the South.
And please remember to subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet.